Yes.
Then we should put some shastra here. Which one you want?
I don't have any special.
I also not, but we can take one. You choose one. What is that? This is the first 10 canto.
Yes,
Okay, no problem. You can sit there together. I think mostly understand, no? Kamala? So, you will listen to your brother. Vande Guru Padabandam Bhakta-vrinda Samamritam Shri Chaitanya Prabhu Vande Nityananda Sarvaditam Shri Nandanandanam Vande Radhika Charanam Gopijana Samayuktam Vrindavanam Manoharam Yam Pravrajantam Anupeta Preta Kritam Dvaipayana Virahakatarajhava Putreti Tanmayataya Taravo Vinedu Kamalam Jnanam Param Giyate Tatra Jnana Viraga Bhakti Sahitam Naishkarmana Viskritam Tatschindam Sukatam Vicharana Paro Bhakti Avimucchen Naraha Manchakalpatarubhyascha Kripasindhubhyaevacha Patitanam Pavanebhyo Vaishnavibhyo Namo Namaha Ajanulambito Bhujau Kanakavaratau Sankirtanaikapitaro Kamalayatakshav Vishwambaro Dvijabaro Yugadharmaparo Vande Jagatpriyakaro Karnavataro Yam Brahma Varunendra Rudramarutastamram Tidibhyastavai Vedai Sangha Parakramo Panishadai Gayanti Yam Samagaha Dhyanavastita Tatkatena Manasa Pashyanti Yam Yogino Yasyantam Navidu Surasura Devaya Tasmai Namaha Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Shivasadi Gaura Bhakta-vrinda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Ram Ram Hare Hare. First of all, I give my Sashtaganga Pranam to the lotus feet of my Guru Dev Nitalita Purishya and Vishnupada Stotra Shakashishna Bhakti Vairava Goswami Maharaj. I pray for his causeless mercy and I give my Sashtaganga Pranam to the lotus feet of Srila A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Maharaj. Pray for his causeless mercy. I give my Sashtaganga Pranam to the lotus feet of Srila Bhakti Vishnu Goswami Maharaj. I pray for his causeless mercy and I give my Sashtaganga Pranam to all Rupanno Guru Vargas. I pray for the causeless mercy and I give my Sashtaganga Pranam to all present Vaishnavas, mercy of all. This is a very auspicious day, very nice day, because we meet together and singing holy name with full enthusiasm. This is very nice. Gaurnitai appeared here in Yablonets. What they have to do here, what business they have in Yablonets, to bring the holy name. Ajanulambito Kanakavartau Sankirtanaika Pitaro Kamalayatakshav. They came, they are Sankirtanaika Pitaro, they are the fathers of Sankirtan, Gaur Nityananda. So they came to distribute everywhere this Sankirtan. And not only they give holy name, through the holy name what they give. What is the gift of Gaur Nityananda? What they give? Why we say Namo Mahavadanyaya Krishna Prema Pradaya?
the highest to the lowest.
Therefore he is Mahavadanya, he is the greatest donor. Don't want to say that Yavlanet is the lowest place in the universe. There are surely worse places here on this planet. But we, Kali Yuga here, who is qualified in Kali Yuga? For what we are qualified? Just to be fallen. That is our qualification. And that is the only qualification necessary to get Mahaprabhu's mercy. This is the good news. He is Patita Pavan. Gaurnitai Deya. They came here, this Kali Yuga, to give, to distribute the highest to the lowest. So highest means that is coming from Golokera Premadhana, Harinam Sankirtan. That what is not in this world, they brought. What has not been given long time, Chaitanya Chaitamrita is said, Chiradadatam Nijagupta Vittam Swaprema Namamrita Chidara Apamaram Yo Vitataram Gaura Krishna Janamyastamaham Tapati. Chiradadatam, long time that has not been given. Long time means approximately 8 billion years. Just if you roughly calculate. That is long time. That has not been given. Krishna was thinking himself, I have not given this Golokera Premadhana, this wealth from Goloka. He's coming, Krishna is coming in every yuga as a yuga avatar. We cannot say Krishna, but Supreme Lord in one form or another is coming. I think nobody is new here, no? Everybody knows. So we don't need to explain everything, no? Mostly everybody. So not Bhagavan comes in every yuga, in every Kali Yuga, in every Satya Yuga, Treta Yuga, Dwapara Yuga. Always Bhagavan is coming and always he is giving Yuga. This is special Kali Yuga. That is not ordinary Kali Yuga. That is blessed Kali Yuga. That is called Dhanya Kali Yuga. He brought not only Yuga Dharma, within this Yuga Dharma he packed that what he really wanted to give, what he has not given long time. Since 8 billion years he not give this to this universe. This is Golokera Premadhana, this wealth from Goloka. Himself he wanted to distribute this. Chiradadatam Nijagupta Vittam, what is inside his own heart, Krishna wanted to give to the world. He wanted to taste himself. What is the love of the devotees? What they feel, what they experience. He experienced only how to accept the service, but he wanted to feel how to give service, so he came and distributed it. Chiraradatam Nijagupta Vittam. How he distributed? Swaprema Namamrita. Through his Sankirtan, through chanting the holy name. Yuga Dharma is not chanting japa. Yuga Dharma is together do Sankirtan. Japa is necessary. That is what Gurudev gives this order when we take initiation. So we promise to do. But Yuga Dharma is Nam Sankirtan. And for Nam Sankirtan, there are some conditions to do that. First condition is we need Sadhu Sangha. Otherwise, how we do Sankirtan? We can do Kirtan alone in the room, but it will be not so, sometimes also ecstatic maybe, it depends what. If you're Prahlad Maharaj, he was jumping up, crying, and he was all ecstatic symptoms when the Supreme Lord came and embraced him. And if this happens, okay. But generally, it's not so ecstatic. So we need Sadhu Sangha. Sadhu Sangha is the most important part of our spiritual life. Therefore it's very joyful, very ecstatic. You open this place for Sadhu Sangha. You sacrifice your money, your energy, your place, your everything for this. Bring devotees together, bring people together for Sadhu Sangha. It's not easy, no? A lot of work. You have to cook, you have to clean, you have to prepare, you have to call people, this, that. It's a lot of work. It's beyond work. But it's very auspicious, it's very noble also. And Gwanitai also know that. They also know who is doing this work. Krishna said in the Gita, at the end of the Gita, he said, after he spoke everything to Arjuna, he said to those who are not controlled, who are not respect, like this, who are envious. But who speaks this Bhagavad Gita to his devotees? Krishna himself said he is the dearest one. His knowledge, what Prabhupada gave in English, Bhagavad Gita, Bhagavatam, if you give this to the devotees, very, very auspicious. Krishna himself, he said, he is the dearest on the whole planet, on the whole world, he is the dearest to me, and nobody will ever be dearer than him who does that. So what more we want? Krishna says he is the dearest to me, and what do you want more to achieve in life? Krishna, to become dear to Krishna, not dear, but the dearest of Krishna, then what more you want in this life? So, but that is a lot of work. That requires Sadhu Sangha, and for Sadhu Sangha we need Trinadapi Sunichana Tarorapi Sahishnana Manina Manada Kirtana Salah. That is very difficult. To be humble, not one day everybody is humble. When we come to the devotees, we are very humble, we respect everyone, we tolerate everything, but after some time, then we finding faults with others, so why are you doing this, why are you doing that? In the beginning we can tolerate, no? We will sit in a temple room which has no heating, and we will be happy, no problem. Everything, no? In the beginning when we come to the temple, we can tolerate all hardships, but after some time, we cannot tolerate anything. So it's not easy to maintain this. To maintain this humility. Already went off?
No, it's okay.
So then I'm free, can say whatever I want. Nothing is recorded. So to be humble and to stay humble is very difficult. That is very difficult. How to become humble, how to stay humble, how will we do that? We need also the Sadhu Sangha, the blessings of the Vaishnavas. Blessings of Gurudev, blessings of the Vaishnavas. Maybe after many lifetimes of not being humble, of being puffed up and arrogant and full of false ego, we realize it was not so happy. Life, it takes lifetimes, no? After maybe even being rich and famous and whatever, what makes us happy. But who is humble, he can come close to Gurus, close to Sadhus, and close to Krishna. If he's not humble, if no humility is there, Krishna is far away. We can come to the temple, we can become pujaris, we can dress Krishna, touch Krishna, do everything, but no humility, that Krishna is far away. So one is humble, Krishna is always with him, he's attracted by him. That's why Bhakti Thakur was writing one song which sounds very depressing for others who have no realization. He called Amara Jivana Sadapaperata Mahiko Punyalesha. I never did anything good in my life. Amara Jivana Sadapaperata, only sins. Continuously I am doing sins. Mahiko Punyalesha, not a single good deed I am doing. I have I'm full of greed, I'm lost, I'm happy if others are suffering, that is my pleasure. I'm envious if others are feeling good, then I'm suffering. Somehow we can relate to that, no? You see, internet is full of this, you can watch videos how people have accidents and this is enjoyment. It's crazy, I mean they have pain, they break their legs, sometimes they die even, you don't know. But it's entertainment. So that's how crazy our society has become, because we don't feel how others feel. This is a big problem. Others also, they have also some liver, some lungs, some heart, some organs, they're also working. If something is going wrong, they also suffer. You doctor, you know this. So we feel how others are feeling, how they have happiness and distress and suffering. And we experience, also others experience. but you feel happy others suffering. That is crazy actually. So how we are happy that Krishna's jivas are suffering, and how Krishna will be happy with us? That is very difficult. So Bhakti Thakur is realizing this fact, not for himself, because he's a pure devotee, he's a sadhu, he's eternal Krishna's servant, but for us, he's realizing this, how actually in this material world we are feeling. So how to come out from that? That is just 1-2 verses that he is continuing. All bad qualities he has, everything. What is him? He's ornamenting his body with pride and violence and all these things. He's lazy. But if something sinful is to be done, full enthusiasm. If you give free beer in Czech, you can become president, no? I don't know, in Austria there is one beer plant in use. I think in Czech they would immediately enter the parliament. If you give these things, if you give sinful things, enthusiasm will be big from the people. No? But you use some selfless work, some biased things to go inside yourself, realize yourself. Who wants that? There is no big enthusiasm for that. So the lower the motivation is, the higher is the enthusiasm, easier to get the enthusiasm. You see, with Rolling Stones come, even they're already 70 plus and more, but 50,000 people will come and watch them. And what is the benefit? Nothing, you just pay ticket and see these old guys. Nothing is there. But if you chant Harinam, you realize yourself, you can become immortal. If you make poster, become immortal, chant Harinam, who will come? Nobody will come. No? People are not interested to become immortal, they are interested to get some cheap things. So it's not easy, but if one is realizing this, he will come to Krishna in a humble mood, very humble. Bhakti Thakur, he wrote this song, Maharaj, where he's writing everything, how I'm enthusiastic for bad things and how I have, if some service is to be done, oh, I have headache, I'm tired, I cannot do this, that, many things. But at the end, Bhakti Thakur is coming to the Supreme Lord and just saying, I belong to you, that is what to do, you do, I am yours. Basically we all, the good news, we all Krishna das, we already Krishna das. We know more or less, so we come to Krishna and surrender. And I just got a few days ago, somebody shared a nice quotation of Srila Prabhupada. He said, you see Prabhupada, what kind of energetic person he was and how qualified he was in Shastra, in writing books, in preaching, in managing and mission, in spreading this Krishna consciousness, how expert he was. But he said, I have only one hope, that is my Gurudev. I have no good quality, I have no qualification, I have nothing, but I know my Gurudev is very merciful, he will take me to Krishna. He said that. The Vaishnavas really feel like that. They feel like that. And we should have this confidence. Gurudev is there. Gurudev is who? He is sitting next to Krishna. He is Mukunda Prashta. He is the dearmost of Mukunda. So he will take us there. Even we have no qualification, no energy, no sadhana, no knowledge, nothing is there, no sukriti. But the Gurudev, he will take us. He will take us to Krishna. 100%. It may take some time, we don't know, but one day it will come. Maybe not this life, but this mercy which a Guru, if a real Guru, somebody who is eternally connected with Krishna, if he will accept some soul, that will work. This connection will stay. This will stay. Maybe that soul himself not conscious what is going on, but Guru makes this connection. This is very important. And you see, we sitting all here by the mercy of our Gurus, by the mercy of Prabhupada, by the mercy of Gurudev. Now we sitting here. Everywhere this is spreading. This is most auspicious to come in contact here. So this is, for Sadhu Sangha we need humility. If we analyze ourselves honestly, actually we will become humble. What we have done in life, nothing. Who are we compared to the whole Jablonec? We are just a small dot. But Jablonec is nothing compared to Czech and compared to this world, and this world is nothing in the universe, and this universe is one amongst millions and billions. So what are we? Almost nothing, no? Little more than nothing. So what to be proud of? What to be proud of? Still, Krishna is so merciful, and He is Supreme Lord, and He is so personal, we can have a connection with Him also. We are almost nothing, and there are millions and billions and unlimited jivas there. We can have His connection with everyone. And Krishna is like that. If you have connection with Him, you feel Krishna is all for me. And Gurudev is like that also. Guru has the same power. He can connect with everyone, and everybody will, every disciple will feel, oh, Gurudev is with me. That is their mercy. So we need this humility is necessary for Sadhu Sangha. Tolerance is also necessary for Sadhu Sangha. Very difficult to develop tolerance, but this is most necessary. Especially when you preach, people say many things. They will start going against and speak many things. So you have to tolerate what to do. It's not so easy. Otherwise, difficult to stay together also. Therefore, Krishna himself, he does not like pride also. Some devotee becomes proud, Krishna will clean that. He does not like that. Even higher devotees, like the gopis, they became proud. And Krishna accepted them and they were dancing. Then they were thinking we are the most fortunate ladies in the universe, better than all others. Which is true. But when Krishna felt this, when Krishna sensed this, he disappeared. He did not want to develop, to cultivate this feeling in them. So Krishna doesn't like this. He likes somebody is humble and feeling himself, he feels attracted. Why? Because this is necessary to cooperate. If all are arrogant and everybody knows everything better, how you will run one center? It will be very difficult. How you make one mission? How to stay one group if everybody is the boss? That is very difficult. So Krishna does not like that. So he is removing himself. Nijajana smaya dhamsana smita. Gopis pray. With your own smile, you remove this pride from your devotees. Krishna will arrange some situations and you will bow down. Then it's easier and it's more harmonious to cooperate. So that is necessary. Without cooperation, what we do? If we want to do our own thing, this Maya will break us. So together it is always nice. How to control the mind? Alone? Who has experience? How we control our mind? It's impossible. But together with Vaishnavas, it's easy. No? Suddenly this is easy. What if you alone try it? Mind is like like a fish. You cannot. It's always going. You cannot catch it. But if you're alone, if you're together with Vaishnavas, it's easy to control the mind. Easy. So that is necessary. This is the Yoga Dharma. Therefore Mahaprabhu gave this Trinada Kisamichana verse. And to give respect to others, amanina, don't want any respect for yourself and give respect to others. Then we can practice Yoga Dharma. Then we will be happy. But it's not so easy. Now is it nice to be humble? We have to ask ourselves, is it nice to be humble? Everybody step on my head is nice. Mahaprabhu said, Trinadapi, more than grass, you be humble. Is it nice? Is it nice nobody respects me? Is it pleasurable? I feel, yes, I want this, yes, nobody should respect me. Very nice. Should we feel like that? No, we want, but it's very difficult to tolerate, difficult to accept, difficult. So, we need blessings of the Vaishnavas. Vaishnavas, they are just opposite. One Vaishnava in Vrindavan, I made some offense to him. I heard some rumors about him. And I heard another rumor, same rumors about the same Vaishnavas from other side, and another, and then I thought maybe it's true. So I spoke this to another one. I have heard this, they doing this. Same day I became so sick. I was thinking I'd die. I had to go home. I was in one temple, maybe 100 meters home in Vrindavan to the ashram. I just crawled on all four and went into bed and fell down. And then the first thought was, oh, I spoke something bad about that Vaishnava. Then immediately, fortunately, Vrindavan, everything goes quick, you get reactions immediately for everything. So immediately I went next day to his ashram and fell to his feet. Some devotees just sitting, he was speaking something. I think, oh, never mind, I just speak. I say, Maharaj, please, I made some offense. I listened some rumors about you, and I pronounced that same also to another one. Please excuse my offense. Oh, people say, I told what they speak about. There was something, with girls, some scandal, something like that. Oh, people speak bad about me. Very nice, isn't it? He was enlightened, but that people speak about me. That is very nice. Radharani loves me, he said. Radharani loves me because people will leave me alone, I can do my bhajan. But he said it really. I felt that was not just a tactic or something like a show. He really felt, oh, the people speak bad about me. Very nice. That is Radharani's mercy. Then I realized how Vaishnava they feel completely different. And he gave me some Mahaprasad, he gave me some garland, he gave me, I said, Maharaj, I made a parade against you, you give me so many, what is this? I don't know. And that was really touching to me. Because we hear sometimes bad things about Vaishnavas, unfortunately. So we should not involve in that. And they see how the Vaishnavas, they react. Then I understood he is really Radharani's dear one. Whatever, maybe externally do something different, but that does not care. But from his heart, he said, oh, very nice. They speak bad about me. That is Amanina. He really does not want anything. He wants not to be respected from this world. Actually, Vaishnavas, they feel to be respected by others, they feel like it's being attacked. Put one knife there. They don't like this. They really don't like that. And if somebody speaks bad about them, they think, oh, actually I'm worse than that. They don't know how bad I am, but they feel that is correct. They really feel like that. Once Prabhupada was in Paris, I think so. He visited the temple in Paris. And there was class. And after class, the temple president came inside and said, all devotees, please come and take prasad. Then all devotees went and Prabhupada was sitting there. Then after they see Prabhupada not in the prasadam room, they went back, Prabhupada still sitting there. Then they asked, what happened? You said all devotees shall come and take prasad. Not a devotee, they not feel like devotees. But we put tilak and some dhoti and learn and think we become devotees and we can conquer the world. But Prabhupada, he conquered the world. But he said, everything is my Guru's credit. Everything is from by him. So, Amanina Manadena, we should give respect to others. This I think we speak 10,000 times already. Every class, this topic is coming, that is so important, but to practice that, we should give respect to others, but not to him, or not to her. We should give respect to you, but not to them. No, they do this, they do that. But Krishna is also in their heart. Even there, but that is very difficult to come out from this material consciousness, from this external vision. To come to internal vision, we should pray Krishna that he reveals himself in the heart of every living. Krishna is not on the altar. Krishna is not only holy name, he is everywhere. He is in the heart of all living entities. So we pray to him that he will show this, he will give us this realization. Then automatically we will respect everyone and feel that also. Krishna said in Bhagavad Gita, who feels everyone like himself, he is the dearmost yogi to me. Krishna said, who is my dearmost? Who feels that others are suffering and they have experienced happiness like themselves, they are dearmost to Krishna. So that is very important actually to get this open. This is the consciousness. Many places in Bhagavad Gita it's everywhere told, if you want to go to Krishna, you have to give up bad feelings towards anyone. Krishna said, if you want to come to me, mat karma krit, mat paramo, mat bhakta sangha vanchata, nirvaira sarva bhuteshu, yasamam eti pandava. He said, he will come to me who has nirvaira sarva bhuteshu, who has no enmity to all living entities. He is a friend of all. There he said this, no enmity towards any living entity. When Krishna told in 12th chapter, that is last verse of 11th chapter. The next chapter is explaining Bhakti because this is the entrance. Then he is explaining who is my dear. Krishna himself says, who is my dear? And the first quality is same, adveshta, no hatred. Adveshta sarva bhuteshu maitra karuna vivacha. Again he says the same. And many times, again and again, this point is stressed. So Krishna consciousness doesn't mean only Krishna consciousness. Krishna means everything. If we exclude something from Krishna, then where is Krishna? Krishna consciousness. We say Krishna conscious, be conscious of Krishna. That means others are demons, others are enemies. No. That means all are included there. If you want to progress, if you want to come, Krishna said, Yasamam eti Pandava. He will come to me. He is going to me. He goes to me. That is a statement. He will go to me. Definitely. Who opens his consciousness. Otherwise we separate something from Krishna, then where is Krishna? We separate Krishna from ourselves also. That is very, very high Krishna consciousness. That is not something small. That is a very high achievement. It's not just, okay, externally we follow and we chant in 16 rounds and follow 4 principles and we do all these things. That is also part of Krishna consciousness. That is very good. If somebody starts this is very, very good. Very rare nowadays that people will come and want to surrender and follow principles and start chanting holy name. Maybe 2.5 principles or something like that. But 4 principles, that is so very rare. That is very good. Somebody is realized, yeah, that is good, but that is not the end. After this, we should open our consciousness. So there is much, much more. There is much more to go, and otherwise we lose the Krishna consciousness. We become like formal devotees, but not really internal. That is very important. To open the mind. We want the Krishna in our heart, but this is the same Krishna, he is everywhere. He is everywhere. And the pure devotees, they see Sarva Bhuteshu Yapashyat. Bhagavad Bhava Atmana Bhutani Bhagavati Atmani Esha Bhagavata Uttama. That is the topmost devotee. He says, Sarva Bhuteshu Yapashyat. He sees all, in all living entities, he sees Krishna. Sarva Bhuteshu Yapashyat. Bhagavat Bhava Atmana. He has this Bhagavad Bhava, he has love for Krishna, for Bhagavan. Through his consciousness, he sees everywhere is Krishna. Because his eyes are full of Krishna. If you put pink glasses on your eyes, everything will become pink. So if you put the Krishna Premanjana Churita on your eyes, this ointment of Krishna Prem, see Krishna everywhere. That is natural. And he sees Krishna is everywhere and everything is in Krishna. So that is our gurus, like Srila Prabhupada and our Gurudev. Our Guru Varga, they are this kind of devotees. So therefore they come here, they don't see this is Czech, these are Christians, or these are atheists. These are all Krishna's jivas. All, the trees, the animals, all, the people, anything or nothing, they are all Krishna's jivas and they are all suffering in this world, so their heart is bleeding. They see, this is my family. Pure devotee think this is my family, this is not any other group or this group or that group. This is my family because all are Krishna's family. Everybody should feel welcome. Like yesterday we spoke, Bhakti Maharaj also said, everybody who comes to Chaitanya Gauriya Math should feel this is my home. Temple should be like that, and if devotees practice this touches your heart. If you feel somebody gives you welcome like you're at home, you will stay. And somebody is preaching this, that, and make divisions, it will also touch the heart. So you will not feel happy there, you will not feel welcome there, you will not feel at home there. So this is very important, very important. This is all, we are one family. This is Vedic philosophy, that is Vasudhaiva Kutumbakam, that is whole world is one family. That is, Krishna is happy with this. He said, who feels this, he is very dear to me. Who is Advaita Sarvbhutanam Maitra Karunam Evacha, who is not envious to anyone, not hating anyone, who is a friend to all living entities, who is merciful to all living entities, he is very dear to me. Yamat Bhakta Samepriya, he is very dear to me. So therefore, to open a center, to run a center, to invite devotees, this is big work, big mercy also. To you give, and Krishna will be very happy with that service. Very happy. And if you, the secret of a temple is just invite everyone and serve everyone. Devotees, when they come, high class devotees, this our Muni Maharaj started a temple like this in Vienna, and he said his only intention is to bring the acharyas and to serve them. Service means give them one seat, they can speak, bring some devotees, speak. By their blessings, Krishna will maintain everything. Why he will stop that? Somebody has this feeling, this is Krishna's house, and Krishna is God for whom? For everyone. Not only for the Vaishnavas, not only for the Indians, or not only for this, no, he is God for everyone, so everybody should be welcome. Then, those who run this temple, they will be happy, and those who come, they will also be happy. It's not easy also, no? To be tolerant, sometimes you have to really be tolerant. Not easy, it needs a lot of strength, but we will become dear to Krishna by this. So, what more we want? Then we can stay together and just pass our time. No? This is all we have to do. We have to wait until this karma is finished, everybody of us. We have some package of karma packed in this body, so we have to wait until this package is finished. So what we do until this package is finished? Don't bind another package. We should do, this package is already enough we're carrying, so just let it run out. So what to do in the meantime? Doing nothing? You see, in Krishna's Leela, Krishna, when he went to Dwaraka, before, when he was in Mathura, Krishna went to Mathura, then Jarasandha attacked. Jarasandha, no? He attacked, he took all demons together and attacked Mathura. Then Balaram and Krishna came out and single-handed they just, Krishna shot one arrow and they all finished, like this. So like this, I think 13 times or many times he came. Then at the last time, Jarasandha came again, because Krishna was thinking, anyhow, I came here, Paritrana Sadhunam Vinasha Chatushkitam, to destroy all the demons. Why I will run around the whole planet, let them gather together and I will kill them. Why he will chase after them. So Jarasandha did that grateful task for Krishna to collect all demons and present to Krishna. Krishna just come out of the door and kill them. That was his one mission why he appeared. Bhumi Mata begged Krishna for that. So last time, Janasandha again, he collected some demoniac army. And from the other side, Kalayavana was also attacking one nature, one barbarian, no? Untouchable. So he wanted to fight with Krishna. And Krishna, he didn't want to fight with him because he was not very happy. So Krishna talked to Balaram, better we run away. I said, what? we can run away. He says, let's run away. Therefore his name became Rancho. Rancho means who is running away from the battlefield, which is the worst for a Kshatriya. Krishna told himself, he was preaching to Arjuna, no? They will tell you have run away from the battlefield. It will be worse than death. But Krishna himself has told to Balaram, okay, let's run. Balaram did not want to run, but the Krishna is the boss, no? He's Supreme Lord. Even Balaram is his expansion. So Krishna was running away, and this Kalayavan became angry. What are you, Krishna? You're running away? You coward, stay here. So he ran after him. So Krishna was running, and he was running so that speed that Kalayavan almost could catch him, but never really. So Krishna was teasing him. You know? So he ran, and the Kalayavan ran after him. And then Krishna ran into one cave in the mountain. And in that cave, one devotee was sleeping. That was Muchukunda. So Muchukunda, he was a great devotee of Krishna. And he was a big fighter also, king. And he was fighting for the demigods. And the demigods were very pleased with his service. He killed so many demons. Then they asked him, oh, now what blessing you want? Then Muchukunda said, I want the darshan of my Lord. Then Brihaspati was calculating, when I want the darshan of Krishna, Krishna's devotee. Brihaspati was saying, oh, that was maybe Treta Yoga or Satya Yoga. So Brihaspati said, oh, there is Krishna will appear at the end of Dvapara Yoga, means million years you have to wait. Muchukunda said, oh, better than let me sleep, I'm tired, I fight so much, let me sleep until Krishna will come and I can have his darshan. He asked this blessing from the demigods. They blessed him. So be it. So Krishna remembered that demigods means bhaktas, yeah, Krishna's devotees also. Krishna respected that blessing. So Krishna knew that my bhakta is sleeping there, so he went inside that cave where Muchukunda was sleeping, and Krishna hid himself. And Kalayavan come inside and see someone sleeping and say, hey, you coward, you're not a coward, you're so lazy fellow, now you're sleeping. You think Krishna was sleeping there, so he kicked him on the chest. And the Muchukunda, when he was get his blessing, he asked also, if somebody wakes me up before, let my glands burn into ashes. Then he blessed him like this, because I'm tired, I want to sleep, no wake up before. So then Muchukunda kicked him in the chest, and he woke up and he looked at Kalayavan and burned him to ashes. Because Krishna did not want to fight with him, no? He was not qualified to fight with Krishna. Then Muchukunda was looking, then Krishna came out from his hiding place, and Muchukunda saw, so beautiful, with 4 arms, and he was shining like, Muchukunda think maybe sun god, or who is that, he cannot even see him, so much shines. But then he see close, and then he is like guessing, I think you must be my Lord. So then beautiful prayers Muchukunda spoke there. Brahma bhavago brahmatoya tabavet janasya tayachuta satsamagama satsangamo yahi tadeva satkato paravarishe tvai jahite. He spoke, oh, when this Brahma bhavago brahmatoya tabavet, when this karma comes to an end, then you meet the Sadhu Sangha, get to Sadhu Sangha. Brahma bhavago brahmatoya tabavet. We are rotating in this Brahmanda, in this universe, up and down. We take birth after birth, low birth, high birth, this birth, that birth. But when the karma is finished, going to be finished, you meet sadhus, you get satsanga. Actually, Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakur in this verse is telling it's not true. Actually, first you get sadhu sangha, then your karma is finished. It's not that your karma, how karma will be finished. We producing karma and karma and karma and one after another. So how this karma will be finished? But Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakur says it goes so fast that when you meet a sadhu, that your karma is finished, and it looks it was already finished before. In a moment. You meet sadhus, you get satsanga, immediately karma gets finished. Because you lose the taste. Why again I will entangle in this material world? I will stay here, but we have a higher mission also. And from that sadhu sangha, satsangamo yari tadeva satkato, you will realize there is satkati. There is an eternal destination for us. We have a place where we can stay. Paravareshe Jayatharati. And that is the Supreme Lord, Paravari, the Supreme Personality of Godhead. Jayatharati, we will get the greed. Some translate, some editions of Bhagavatam, they say Jayate Mati. Mati means intelligence, Rati means greed. Both things we get from the sadhus. Intelligence and the greed to go there, to this highest place. So he prayed wonderful prayers, Muchukunda. He spoke this. Krishna was very happy. And then Krishna said something interesting to him, why we came to this story. Krishna, then Muchukunda was there and Krishna asked, what do you want? And he said, I want to come with you, my daughter. He's Satya Yuga. He's a very big person. Now he's Dwapara Yuga. He will be like a giant. So Krishna said no, because you have karma left. That karma is, we have all a lot of karma, more or less. So as long as karma is there, we cannot leave this world here. This karma is bondage. Krishna said also in Gita, Yesham Tvantap Kata Papam Jananam Punya Karmam, the Dvandva Moha Nirvakta. We are in this, as long as we have karma, we have duality, we have Dvandva Moha, illusion. This is the karma. When this karma is gone, illusion is gone, duality is gone, we can fix our mind, Drita Brata, with a firm determination we can worship Krishna. But as long as karma is there, this karma will drag us. Our Guru Maharaj used the analogy like a bull. Maybe you have 1,000 kilos full of muscles, but you put one nose ring, then a small boy will take the bull here and there and the bull has to run. So we may be powerful, we may have knowledge, we may have this, but karma is like a nose ring and dragging us. And where the karma is go, we have to follow. We have no power to resist. So as long as this karma is there, we cannot 100% fix our mind on Krishna. It's not possible. Karma will come and disturb. I mean, we have experienced how this works. Now we want to do something, but desires go in another direction, many things, thoughts are coming. So we have to wait, but waiting means not doing nothing. This is the point. Just waiting until the karma is finished? No. Muchukunda, he said, I want to sleep until Krishna will come and give me darshan. Then when Krishna gave him darshan, he was very happy. And he wanted to go with Krishna. And Krishna said, no, you have your karma. Your karma was sleeping with you. Sleeping is not the sadhana to get rid of karma. You have to do sadhana, bhajan. Bhakti Thakur says, bhajare bhajare ama. Manati manda. You stupid mind, you do bhajan. Bhajana bina gati nahi re. Without bhajan, there is no progress, no destination. You cannot do anything without bhajan. You have to do bhajan, you have to do practice. So Krishna told us to Muchukunda, you have to practice and get rid of your karma. So therefore, we all have this karma. We have to wait until this karma is gone. But what we do in the meantime? Just nothing. That karma will also do nothing and stay with us. So we have to do something. Therefore, we sit together, we do kirtan. That is also karma. Bhakti is also karma. But it has no material reaction. But it's also action, it's also we do something. So we sit together. Somebody is cooking, somebody is distributing, some are eating, some are singing, dancing, making temple, constructing house, cleaning. It's all karma. It's all activity, it's all that what we need. But no material reaction. If we do it for Krishna, if we have no material reaction, and what we already accumulated, these karmas, they will disturb us, they make problems to us, maybe some good karma is coming, maybe winning the lottery or whatever. Good things also come, but we just not produce new one. That is the very art of living. Not produce, live in this world, we are responsible, should not be like, become crazy or something, but live in this world, but not touched by this world. Krishna said in Gita, live like a lotus flower, is inside the water, is nourished by the water, is rooted in the water, but the water will not touch it. If you pour water on the lotus leaf, it not stays. Leaf has this surface, this water goes off. So we should be in this world. Stay in this world, no problem. This is Krishna's world, nothing is bad. But it should be like a lotus flower. Inside, think of Satgati, of the highest goal. That we get from the sadhus. This means Krishna is very merciful. He gives us sadhu sangha. Krishna wants us to realize Him. If He sends us a sadhu, that means Krishna wants we realize Him, we come to Him. So, therefore it's good. I have one center here that is blessing for the whole city. Everybody can come do little service. Who comes here, see the deities, take some prasadam, eat some kata. That is beneficial. Cannot expect that everybody will come a devotee. But who just comes here and feels happy, maybe his whole life not coming again. But that will stay. That will stay. And some will come again and some doing more. That is like that. So it's not easy, it's Kali Yuga. Kali Maharaj, he is Adharma Mitra. He is the friend of Adharma. He is not the friend of Dharma. He will not support you. He will send you many problems. If you open a butcher shop here, Kali Maharaj will stand behind you. But if some sinful, some casino or something you can open, Kali Maharaj will support. But if you open a temple, a place where you come out from Maya, Kali Maharaj will make problems also. But Krishna is there. He will always protect. Krishna with the Sudarshan Chakra will protect. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu with Harinam, he is here with Chaitanya with Srimad Bhagavatam. These are the weapons of Mahaprabhu. Krishna Varnam, Tvisha Krishnam, Sango, Pangastra Parshadam. He comes with all his weapons, his devotees, his Shastra, his Harinam, and he will protect him. So, thank you for giving some opportunity to say something. This is our good fortune to think of Krishna. I wanted to read something Bhagavatam, but it's all, we need anyhow the blessing of Bhagavatam. That is necessary. This is one nice verse, next time I will. That is otherwise, we know Bhagavatam, the scriptures is not to run through. You stay in one place and you try to understand every letter. It is said, Prati shloke prati akshare nana artakaya. Every verse, every letter has many meanings. So this is very valuable. This nice Bhagavatam is here. That is very, very auspicious. My Gurudev so much was in love with Bhagavatam. He was embodiment of Bhagavatam. So he always spoke Bhagavatam. He never went out from Shastra. Prabhupada also, what work he has done to translate this into English, this is inconceivable. He stopped sleeping for us. Can you imagine that? You know, in night time he was translating instead of sleeping. You cannot imagine that. No? But he did that sacrifice for us. And he took the essence of all Acharya's commentaries, what the Acharyas, how they write these commentaries. They were standing, like Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakur, he was spending years and years and years on Radhakunda and writing with the fingernails, scratching into palm leaves this commentary on 18,000 verses of Bhagavatam. Can you imagine what work is that? It's not writing, it's writing in Sanskrit language with perfect meaning to these esoteric topics with full realization. You have to realize every single verse. It's inconceivable what they have done. Prabhupada took the essence, and Baladevi Bhushan wrote one commentary, and Sanatana Goswami wrote one commentary, Jiva Goswami wrote a commentary, his Gurudev, Bhakti Thakur, Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur, they all write commentary. So he taking all the essence of the commentary and writing this. So what he has done is wonderful. Until last breath, literally. So what he has done to give this Shastra to us, this is inconceivable. What is value of this Shastra? Nowadays it's printed 1,000,000 times, you just take a book and put in the shelf, but what is really value of what is inside here? How much work is inside, how much devotion is inside here? And you can feel Prabhupada's power in these words. They translate in other languages, maybe also misinterpret, but his power is still there. Maybe they something not understand and just translate, but Prabhupada's power is behind, will change the heart of the people. This is wonderful. So thank you very much. Somebody has some questions, we can speak more, otherwise we do it tapasya, serve prasadam.
Yes, I have a question regarding Srimad Bhagavatam.
5 questions.
I read.
We can read some. Oh, yeah. They already in prasadam. But we can also.
I read about this Akrura, very nice prayers to. He was sent by Kamsa, and he was so ecstatic that he would meet these 2 lords. He was imagining this. After this, it happened.
Exactly as he imagined.
It was very, very nice. But yesterday I read next chapter about Akrura, and it was about Satyajit.
This is Shamantaka Jew.
This Shamantaka Jew, and he was, encouraging one to kill Satyajit. One man who wanted to kill this Satyajit. It was father of Satyavan.
Yes.
So how he was in this mode first, and then this.
You see Arjuna, how he is sweet devotee, but on the battlefield. But I don't stay on the other side. That is there because they're Kshatriyas. This is also the Akrura is Kshatriya. So they have feeling, they cry, but when the law is coming and dharma is coming, then there's no feeling, no tempest.
But in the end of the chapter, it is said that who is reading this chapter, he will be removed from the shame. So he was in the position of some shame, but Krishna.
That is all Leela.
Pacified this.
That is big mind Leela. That is the position in the Leela is different. I have to go to that now. I should give more time to.
Yeah, it's just the difference in this.
Yes. No, devotees are like that. Like Arjuna, the best example. Very sweet, very humble, but on the battlefield, no humility. He was like a tsunami for the enemies. They have nothing, there is no sweet devotee. He fully surrendered to Krishna, but he did his dharma.
You are so right that Prabhupada put a lot of energy, not something I can't imagine.
Superhuman.
Yeah,
superhuman. What he has done is superhuman. Nobody can do that. That is, and he gave this for us. And nowadays, rarely we have time to read books now. Just watching nonsense videos. Yes. So, but it's good to have this and speak about this and go inside. And you see how happy you feel when you hear Bhagavatam. It's immediately, if we have time together, not waste the time for some shallow things. Go to Bhagavatam. Listen one verse from Bhagavatam, you immediately will feel that that's great. You should use this time.
Awesome. Thank you.
This is all the mercy of our Guru.
It's like when we start building the temple, Maharaj is there to do programs.
Yes.
So what if someone is supported, even if it's current?
If somebody is
supported, like donate or something, he haven't high place, he haven't such understanding.
If we build a temple, yes, then somebody is supporting this temple.
Yeah, if someone supported devotees at all,
Yeah, that is very good. You will have eternal benefit.
can be done, can be like understand like Krishna gives him like
Opportunity.
yeah some
That is a blessing to help the temple, yes.
So he's not envious so much. Then he's like Krishna opened the door for him.
Yes, if somebody that to help some devotees, this is the greatest
So
fortune.
it's not
Because Krishna wants to do that. But if Krishna will come here with peacock feather and will take a broom and want to clean the floor, anybody will allow him that? No. He wants. He cannot do that service. But somebody come and take the broom and will clean the floor. He's happy, he will do that
So
service.
in kind of in this point, that guy runs from Kali Maharaj.
Yes. He can't come out.
He runs in this point.
Yes. Therefore these temples are so auspicious. Because you can come out from this Kali Maharaj's grip. That is that's what's nice that devotees make this sacrifice. And it's a big struggle. You know yourself, It's a big struggle. There will be arati also, no, huh?
I don't think so.
No, okay. Then we do little kirtan and we'll take prasad. They prepare the kirtan. We'll take prasad and